Hey y'all, I'm Rhonda Morrison and welcome back to my kitchen. Today I have a real special treat for you. I am making you crawfish pistolettes. I have a creamy sauce that's going to go inside of my French bread rolls, my little rolls, and this is going to be a prelude to my smoked chicken and sausage gumbo that's waiting for us in the fridge. So what I've got right now is a couple of tablespoons of butter and a couple of tablespoons of flour that I'm turning into a little roux here. And let me tell you, not all rubber spatulas are created equal, so don't do it with a rubber spatula if it's not temperature safe. If it is, then go on ahead, girlfriend. It doesn't stick to the bottom of your pot. Alright. Then now I'm going to add half a yellow onion, a sweet yellow onion. We love those in Texas. And 2 stalks of celery, finely chopped. And the tops of some green onions in with that little roux. Now I know my little roux is ready whenever it starts to smell nutty. And I get that nutty smell and I can put these veggies on in and it's going to bind together with that roux just beautifully. As you can see over here, I got some Philadelphia cream cheese that I'm going to put into this double broiler with this cheese, the sharp cheddar that I shredded. And I'm going to put them together in there and bring them together and melty. That's what's going to coat my vegetable and crawfish mixture. I have a cup of crawfish. Now this I got from crawfish that was at a crawfish boil, and that was left over, and I did a coarse chop on that, making sure to leave the fat in there. The fat is what makes it really rich, your sauce really rich, and it's just delicious. You know, you can't go wrong with a little crawfish fat in your sauce. So I'm going to keep stirring this. I'm going to stir it until these onions are clear. Once these onions are clear and it's already starting to melt down my roux. Once these onions are clear, I'm going to stir in my crawfish and get that cheese and cream cheese melting together, binding that together. I'm going to combine all that with about a tablespoon of Cajun seasoning. I'm using this one today right here, this Barron's. Number 5 ingredient on there is salt. So you know it's not going to be too salty. It's just going to be savory goodness. So I'm going to put that in there, and whenever y'all come back, I'm going to show you how to make the pistolettes. Make the hole in the pistolette so you can stuff them and bake them off, girl. I'll see you in a minute. Alright y'all, look at how smooth and creamy that cheese and cream cheese came out there. I'm going to put that in with the crawfish, and this already has the Cajun seasonings, the celery, the crawfish, the roux. Everything is in there except for my green onion bottoms. So I'm going to put the greens in for my green onion. Then using a pot holder, I'm going to get this scrumptious cheese and put all that in there. Creamy, cheesy goodness out of that double broiler. Oh, that's going to make it so sweet. And while I'm making my pistolettes, that's going to give this the perfect opportunity to tighten up and combine. We can turn that off. It's going to tighten up and combine, and it's going to solidify a little bit. Oh, look at that. Just stir that on together, and that's what we're going to stuff our pistolettes with, y'all. Right there. That creamy, cheesy, green oniony, Cajun-y goodness. How many knees can I put in this dish? Alright, y'all, come right back. Let me show you them pistolettes. Hey, y'all, welcome back. I am making my pistolettes with my crawfish, my creamy, cheesy crawfish filling for y'all. And all I'm doing is I'm cutting about an inch to an inch and a half of this roll off, and I'm cutting me a little circle inside, just popping right out the inside. I'm putting those on this plate over here so that later on I can dry it out and either use it for breadcrumbs or in a bread pudding, or, you know, as a filler for meatballs or something else. There's plenty of uses for that, so don't throw that away, y'all. Then I'm going to come over here and I'm going to grab me a couple of spoonfuls of this delicious filling. Look how pretty that came out. All cheesy, and it's all bound together. It's going to bake up beautifully, and you just fill it on in like that. Then I have equal parts, not equal parts, but 1 part to 3 parts flour to water. So I have 1 tablespoon of flour, 3 tablespoons of water, and I just put it around there like that. Then I'm going to grab my top, and it's going to put a seal on there, y'all. And I just put it together like that, slide it up against the edge of my pan, and I'm going to keep making these rolls, these pistolets, and when I'm done making them, I'm going to put them in a 350-degree oven for 20 minutes, and then it is melty, fabulous goodness, y'all. So come right back, and I'll eat one for you. You can eat one too, but you're going to have to make them. Hey y'all, and welcome back. As y'all can see, my 12 rolls are ready. Just came out of the oven. I can hear them sizzling a little. I got some butter ready. I'm going to top them all with a little bit of butter. Let that melt on in there on top of each one. And, you know, who doesn't like a little butter with their crawfish? So I'm going to keep going down the way and doing that, but I really want to taste one, y'all. So let me grab this one off of this end. And I'm going to cut them in half. So you can see the creamy, rich center that's in there. Between the roux and the cream cheese, it really makes the perfect consistency to fill this roll up with my crawfish. Let me get some of that on there. Get a taste. That is so good, y'all. Your friends, your guests, your family, they're gonna love it. What a great way to start a meal. This, a beer, some gumbo, some etouffee, a crawfish ball, whatever you want. It's all good. Thank y'all for coming to see me again. Thank you, Philadelphia cream cheese. And I'll see y'all again next week.